Hello, our special guest is Vinicius. How are you doing, Vinicius?
Hi, Adi. Hi, everybody.
Hey, nice to have you here. Sorry?
Thank you for having me here.
No, it's nice to have you here.
Okay, it's a pleasure, totally.
Yeah. And we'd like to hear from you, Vinicius, how you learn English. What did you do to learn English?
So, as you may know, I trying to learn English since I was very young. From the school, I took a lot of classes, main years with you. Do you remember when I moved from south of Brazil to countryside of SãoPaulo?
Right.
In 2009, if I'm not wrong, we start having classes together, and then I learned a lot with you. Maybe.
Thank you.
3 or 4 years of classes, if I'm not wrong.
And I do remember that you had intermediate to advanced English. Yeah. And what strategies did you use before we met? What strategies did you use to learn? And after our classes, how did you carry on? Can you elaborate and talk a little bit about it?
So this is not easy. So the basics, I believe that we have to practice mainly the listening, so the reading, grammar. In my point of view, is better together with a teacher because we can learn more. But the reading and the listening, watching some videos with subtitles, better subtitles in English.
Right.
Try to take a chance to see with no subtitles, but it's very, very hard.
Okay.
So this is my practices.
So what kind of movies do you watch? Like series and any kind of movies? Or what kind of movies do you like? Do you watch series and like, because series you have like 40 minutes of so it's fast and maybe effective. Yeah. What do you think? What do you say?
So I like to see movies, action movies. This is my favorites. But I also do to watch a lot of series as well with the family. I used to follow my family. If my wife or my daughter is watching some series, I follow them.
I remember that your wife speaks English, right?
Yeah.
And your daughter was studying English as well.
Yeah, she was studying, and my wife, she communicates very well as well, also. So
that helps, huh? Having the family speaking English.
Yeah. And also, we enjoy traveling as much as we can. And then when we travel, especially travel abroad, then we have to practice in English.
So that means tell us. That's interesting. Did you learn English before you travel abroad, or you traveled abroad and then you learn English? Can you?
Actually, I'd say, I guess, at the same time. But I remember when I traveled abroad the first time, I had the strong feeling of, so I cannot communicate well. The feeling is not good.
Okay.
Sure. Then this event make me to push more that I should learn more English.
Like when you were like elementary school, like sorry, not elementary school. When you were like beginner. When you were like just learning.
My first travel, I was actually intermediate level. But so as you may know, during the classes we have some way of speaking. The teacher usually, do you know the accent of the teacher and something like that. And then when we go abroad and see native people speaking so fast, and we feel so this is not easy.
and what do you do now? What's your job at the moment? Can you talk a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. When we took some classes, I used to work for the engineering area.
Right.
Then
you took classes in local, yeah? We are there in the company.
Yeah. And then at the time, 7 years ago, I moved for sales. And since I started working for sales, I started traveling much more. And not only we say here domestic travel inside of Brazil, but sometimes abroad. And
Good.
then, yeah, this year, especially this year, I traveled a lot abroad from Brazil.
Very interesting, eh? Very interesting
Yeah.
life, huh?
Yeah.
Really good, really good. So you enjoy your job very much, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
It's
very good.
I love.
And where did you go for for your last trip?
So this year I travel abroad from south of Brazil, south of America. So I practice Spanish as well, not only in English.
Oh, that would be my last question because I know you have a hidden talent. You
Sorry.
speak Spanish as well.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I was, I prepared the last question because I remember that you speak Spanish. But anyway, as you are talking about, carry on talking about them, please.
Yeah, but last month I visited the branches of the company in Canada. I visited Canada in 2 branches they have there, and also United States.
What's the name of the company you're working for, Vinicius?
I work for.
If you don't mind telling us.
Yeah, Ebaracorporation, Ebara Bombas.
Okay. We don't say bombs in English. We say Ebara.
Pumps.
What do they do? Can you talk a little bit so people can understand what you're talking about?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, as I told you, I'm working for sales, and then I'm responsible for the sales in domestic sales. That domestic means territory of Brazil, and also responsible for sales in export sales. So
and what are the products that you guys from Ebara sell?
Yeah, the company produces pumps, especially to pump water and other liquids as well. And then we have to sell pumps, our products, and the communication between us here in Brazil against the group companies. We try to have some collaborations with them. Then we can buy products from them to sell here in Brazil. And then also we try to sell our products from here to them outside, abroad, for them to sell in their territories.
Very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Very dynamic. Eh?
Yeah. It's very nice.
Very good. Very good. So, any other hidden talents? I was going to talk about Spanish, but now, you know, I have no, hidden question. What about the hidden talents? What other talents can you talk about?
I don't have much. So, actually, as a language in Spanish, last year I visited the Central America and South America this year, and when we do some trips, even though it's a business trip or family trip, when we stay for a week, for example, we practice too much because we have to be very aware to understand what the people are saying, because we have to understand and try to speak. We depend on the communication. So also not for the English, but mainly for the Spanish, I learned a lot doing this.
And the way you talk about it's kind of you are thrilled about it. Like it's kind of a thrilling to be, communicate with people from different countries and languages. Yes. Yeah.
Especially for sure, communication is the basics for a lot of things, and also to be successful at the sales, we have to communicate it well.
Okay, very good, and you're doing very well. Believe me, I'm really enjoying to have the conversation with you and see how fluent your English is. Of course, I'm evaluating that because when I met you a few years back, and how you improved yourself, you developed as a professional, and I followed your career. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm really happy to hear that everything is going fine with the family and at work, and I love the guys there from your work. Remember, I have good memories from you guys from Ebara. Okay,
very nice.
It was a great time we had a great time there.
We see that now we have some tricks. Usually now we have the technology that support us. Usually since the pandemic situation, the web meeting sections start to be very, very common since then. And now the tools we have as Google Meeting or TeamViewer or something like that, they provide the subtitles. So this support everybody.
It's helpful, right? It's really good. I mentioning the pandemic, I think the last time I saw you was just before the pandemic, 2019. Yes.
In São João da Boa Vista, if I'm not wrong.
No, I saw you at Bara. We had a quick meeting there.
All right.
I also, with some guys in class, and you just popped in to say hello.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Nice one, Vinicius. Vinicius, thank you very much for your time, for coming. Thank you for talking about, your lifestyle. Very interesting, and it's really good to see that you are doing great, and everything you're doing is with language, maybe with the English language and Spanish, of course. As you have kind of develop yourself as a professional and as a person. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's a pleasure, totally pleasure.
Very good. You deserve the best, and I hope I see you soon. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Let's book some event to meet each other.
Thank you, Vinicius. Great talking to you.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.